around the campus to around the county, this is the award-winning Raider Unlimited News. This edition is being brought to you by Community Bank and Trust, with full-service locations across Northeast Georgia to serve you. And by Habersham Hardware and Home Centers, your building materials and hardware superstore.
Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of Raider Unlimited News. I'm Sherry Morris.
And I'm Sil Hood. Throughout 1997, the Raider Unlimited News team has informed you of important news events happening around the campus and around the county.
We have put together a collection of these past news stories to characterize 1997 as a special and memorable year. During the next 30 minutes, we would like to bring you the best of 97.
The old South Habersham School building was torn down this year, marking the end of a building that has been important to many adults and teenagers in the community. Reporter Amanda Garrison has the story.
There are only a few walls left standing here at the old South Habersham Middle School, which was originally built in 1951. Many of our parents and grandparents were students here at South Habersham, which years later became South Habersham Middle School. Today, this is the proposed site of the new Cornelia Elementary School. The old South Habersham School may be gone, but the memories for those who attended will linger on forever. Reporting for Raider Unlimited News, I'm Amanda Garrison.
The 4th of July celebration in Demarest is an annual event that many people enjoy taking part in. Let's take a look back at this year's festivities.
The Lake Burton Fun Run is another event in which community members participate. Raider Unlimited covered the 1997 Fun Run.
Under the direction of Robert Nichols, the 1997 annual Lake Burton Fun Run brought hundreds of people to the North Georgia mountains. Along with many businesses in Raven County, this event once again proved to be a big success. The men's overall winner was John Black, and the women's overall winner was Darlene Palmer. Congratulations to these and everyone who participated in this year's event. This summer, Habersham Central student Michael Nash had the opportunity to travel to Duke University because of his high scholastic ability. Raider Unlimited reporter Sean DeMoss had the story.
Habersham Central Honor student Michael Nash will be attending the Duke University Talent Identification Program this summer. This educational program is geared toward academically talented students in grades 7 through 12. Michael will study computer science and programming. Earlier, I spoke with Michael before he left for his trip.
Michael, again, congratulations on this accomplishment. Can you tell us who your parents are?
Mike and Ellen Nash.
Okay. Can you tell us what you'll be doing at Duke this summer and how long you'll be there?
I'll be there for 3 weeks, and I'll be studying a computer science course. I'll be studying 6 hours on each weekday and 3 hours on each Saturday.
And who else will be attending this program?
They'll have hundreds of kids from all over the country and some from around the world.
Well, congratulations again, and good luck to you in the future. Reporting for Channel 4 News, I'm Sean DeMoss.
1997 has been a very busy year for Piedmont College. This year, the school celebrated its 100th anniversary. Kelly Payton spoke with Dr. Clear, the president of Piedmont, for more on the story.
I'm here with Dr. Clear, president of Piedmont College. Dr. Clear, we understand there's construction going on behind us. Could you tell us about this?
Well, we're probably doing more to tear up the campus right now than most anything else. For a number of reasons, we are converting our quadrangle here in the center of campus to essentially a park. We're going to refer to it as Alumni Park. As part of this process, we're redirecting the flow of water. We have new storm drains, fiber optic cables going underneath the ground. There's actually as much activity underground as there is above ground. In the process of doing this, we're putting in new sidewalks. We're going to be planting trees. We have a special seating area that's coming along. We have just ordered benches from the company that designed the original 1939 World's Fair bench. And we're going to put those replicas out here in the park, and it will be a beautiful, beautiful seating area when we finish. The large stone area behind me here is a congregational circle. This honors our affiliation with the Congregational Churches of America and is also a place where we'll have numerous commemorative plaques. Of course, this is our 100th anniversary, and this is the park that will essentially celebrate our 100th anniversary. We hope in the next few weeks, by the middle of August, to have completed the project with sod and the beginnings of landscaping. As you might imagine, landscaping will take a number of months.
Each year, members of the Habersham Central Key Club travel to the International Convention. The 97 Key Club Convention was held in Nashville, Tennessee. Earlier this year, I spoke with two students who attended this event. I'm here with Jenny Hardy and Jennifer Mullinax, who attended Key Club International this summer. Jenny, I hear y'all had a really great time. Could you tell us about it?
Yes, we stayed at the famous Opryland Hotel, and while we were there, we had these sessions, and during those sessions, the person who inspired the movie Rudy spoke to us, and later that night, Jars of Clay performed for us in concert.
Okay, Jennifer, I hear you went pen trading with your faculty advisor, Doug Westerlund.
Yes, Coach West is a very big pen trader, and he has a collection of over 180 pens, and we just traded all of his extra pens to other districts that attended the International Convention.
Well, thanks for coming by and telling us about your trip. For Raider Unlimited News, I'm Sherry Morris.
The Habersham Central Varsity Cheerleaders annually sponsor a cheerleading camp for children in the community. The camp was held this year from July 28th to August 1st. Amanda Garrison interviewed Sonia Tinch to find out more about the advantages of this camp.
I'm here with Sonia Tinch, head cheerleading coach and director of the Little Kids Cheerleading Camp. We hear that the cheerleading camp was a success and that the kids had a lot of fun. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, this year we had more kids than we've ever had. We had close to 100 kids, and they were aged 5 to 13. And I really believe they had a good time this week because I heard a lot of laughter. I saw a lot of new skills being learned. My varsity girls did an excellent job teaching. They were prepared with cheers and chants and dance. They did stunts with the girls. They worked on jumps. So the girls really went home well prepared to cheer at the rec department or at middle school or wherever they may cheer. Also, we had a cheerleading exhibition the last night at 6:30, and I want to thank the parents. They came out in good numbers to show their support for our girls, and I just want to say a special thanks to the community for coming out and supporting us with the cheerleading camp. Due to all the money raised, we're able to buy a new uniform. It's already paid for, and that's just a great step for cheerleading, and I'm looking forward to next year. I know we'll have a good turnout, and I just hope the word gets out that we're doing a good job in cheerleading in this county, and I'm looking forward to the future.
Thank you, Miss Tinch. We're glad the camp was a success, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
Habitat for Humanity has benefited people all over the world, as well as people right here in Habersham County. Kathy Edwards spoke with a family who has been helped by this wonderful organization.
Hi, I'm Kathy Edwards, and STC Channel 4 is pleased to bring you the following special. I'm standing in downtown Cornelia at the corner of 3rd Street and Martin Luther King Drive with some Habitat for Humanity folks. With me I have Roy Bruner, Richard Jones, and this is the new owner, Taria and Gavin. So we're going to talk to these people about this Habitat house, which is right behind us. First of all, let me ask Roy if you can just briefly give me a little history about Habitat for Humanity. We've all heard about it, but I'm not even sure how old the program is, and how old is our Habersham-White County program?
Habitat is 21 years old now, and our local chapter is in its 13th year.
And we serve 2 counties, right?
Right, Habersham and White County.
White County. Thanks, Roy. Both of you, Richard and Roy, tell me, and we'll go to you first, tell me what your roles are in Habitat here.
I'm vice president of it this year, and I have organized the house raisings, this is the first house we've tried to put it up in one day, and we will continue to do that.
What's your role, Richard?
While I serve on the board of directors, I also do the pickups, the items that people in the area donate, and then we sell those in our thrift shop and in our warehouse.
Since you're on the subject, let me go ahead and ask you a little bit about the Habitat store. Roy took me there recently. I didn't even know it was there. But I want to know tell our viewers where the store is and how you can donate, how you can go by there and buy things and what the hours of operation are?
Well, the store is on Route 17 in Rocky Bridge Road.
Rocky Branch.
And we're there, and the materials and so forth that are donated by people, then we resell them, and we can approximately build a house a year with what we receive from the sale of the items donated.
Thank you. Let's talk to Teria. How does it feel to be just about ready to move into a brand new house?
Oh, it feels wonderful. It feels great.
Gavin, how do you feel?
Fine.
Are you going to have your own bedroom?
Yes.
Teria, I know that you have been very active in the construction of this house yourself. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what kind of commitment you made when you found out you were going to be the owner of this house, and exactly what you've done to work on the house?
Oh, well, we are required to put in 300 work hours, and I have just followed directions mainly. Just whatever they tell me to do, I do it.
I've never even thought that I could build a house. What's it like?
Oh, it's interesting, very interesting. They have had to come behind me several times and correct problems, but I do anything from nailing, nails and climbing ladders, whatever.
Gavin, have you helped to build a house too?
Yes.
Tell me what you've done.
I nailed walls in.
You did? You might do that for a living someday, be a builder, huh?
Yes.
Teria, what does the house look like on the inside? It's beautiful siding.
Oh, it's 3-bedroom, 1 bath, laundry room, living room, kitchen.
When do you think you might move in?
Probably in September, the first week of September.
September. That sounds great. Any other comments about the house, Teria?
No, it's just a blessing, and we really, really appreciate it.
Lots of congratulations. I know you are thrilled to have a new house. It's just beautiful.
The Habersham County Mentoring Program was new in 1997. Radar Unlimited found out more about this program.
A mentor really is just an extra friend for the student, someone that can offer support, friendship, listening ear. They want to talk about school or what's going on at school. But the mentor checks in at the office at the school. They sign in, and they get a visitor pass usually, and they go to the classroom. At my school, that's what they do, because the students love for that adult, their special friend, to come to the classroom. So they check in and get their student, and then they might go to the library and read or work on computers or go to the gym and play basketball, or Mark a lot of times went out on the playground with his student. Just anything that the student wants to do on school grounds during that time. That's how it started. And give them the encouragement and that extra friendship. It really raises their self-esteem, makes them feel good.
How are the parents involved?
We get permission from the parents. First of all, the teachers and administration may say, mention a student, or a student will come to me and say, I'd love to have one of those big people come see me. And so that's kind of how it starts sometimes. It may be a parent that requests too. So we then start, beating the bushes, finding people, and it's amazing how many people have just really wanted to get involved.
And tell me again what your role is.
Well, I train the mentors. Each mentor fills out an application, and then they fill out a form that's notarized for a screening through the police department. That's part of our guidelines. Then there's just a 30-minute to 45-minute training. Sometimes it lasts longer because the mentors really want to talk about it and ask a lot of questions. But usually it's really brief training. That's when we talk to them about things that they can do and how they can visit with the student initially.
You're watching the award-winning Radar Unlimited News with the latest news and sports from around the campus to around the county. We'll be right back.
Getting to know you, your goals, your fancy needs, helping your family, putting you in the lead.
We're working hard with a bold new spirit. We've got a plan, and you're part of it.
We'll make good things happen for you. Your kind of people, community, bank, and trust.
Hi, I'm Becky Thomas at Habersham Hardware and Home Center in Cornelia. I'd like to introduce our in-house interior decorator, Kathy Harwood, and her assistants, Lisa Belford and Katie Williams. You'll find these helpful and knowledgeable ladies in our recently remodeled Home Decorating Center, where you'll also find a beautiful selection of framed prints, area rugs, lamps, accent pieces, floor covering, wallpaper, and wallpaper coordinates. Come see us for all your decorating needs.
Day one of the 97-98 school year went extremely well. Reporter Kelly Wilbanks spoke with Miss Dove, students, and school officials to find out their thoughts on the first day of school.
I think that the first day of school was one of the smoothest openings we've ever had. Everything just seemed to fall into place. Students seemed to find their classrooms quickly. As far as the parking went, we didn't have any real major problems with that. In fact, we had more parking spaces available than I thought. As far as parents dropping off their students, all of that seemed to go smoothly. So I really think it was a great first day. The only problem we had was with lunch, and everybody wanted to eat the first day, and it seems like everybody wanted to eat pizza the first day. And so we did have to extend our lunch periods for a few minutes each one, but other than that, it's one of the best first days of school I've ever had.
The final story in our look back at 97 involves Miss Judy Benson, the former Raider Unlimited advisor at HCHS. Miss Benson was honored as Teacher of the Year by Walmart. Raider Unlimited was there to give Miss Benson a very special congratulations. Whitney Buchanan covered the story.
Recently, Judy Benson was honored by being named Walmart Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Benson, now retired, taught at HCHS where she served as the Raider Unlimited Director. I had the opportunity to talk with her about this prestigious award. Miss Benson, congratulations on being chosen Walmart Teacher of the Year.
Well, thank you, Whitney, and actually, you all should have been chosen Students of the Year. Without Raider Unlimited students, all the things that you all did, certainly my recognition would not have been possible. So I thank you. And of course, Raider Unlimited is such a wonderful example of how the community and the school and the students all come together and can do something really dynamic and dynamite. And this award was just an example of that wonderful, wonderful opportunity that all of us have to work together.
How were you selected for this award?
Well, really, Whitney, it was quite a surprise. Mrs. Dove called me from Central and said, "Did you know that you had been chosen Walmart Teacher of the Year?" And I said, "Well, no, I hadn't a clue. Didn't even know I had been nominated." And we went out the other day for a brief ceremony. Mr. Driver did say that I was nominated by the county office. And, of course, as I said, I was unaware of this, so I was pleasantly surprised and just totally delighted.
Well, once again, on the behalf of the entire Raider Unlimited staff, I would like to congratulate you on this great accomplishment. For Raider Unlimited News, I'm Whitney Buchanan. This concludes our Best of 97 newscast. We hope that you have enjoyed our look back into 1997.
Stay tuned in 1998 as we continue to bring you the news from around the campus to around the county. For Raider Unlimited News, I'm Sil Hood.
And I'm Sherry Morris. Thanks for watching.